What's going on, my beautiful Aquarius? Y'all come on up in the building. Smash that like button as you come into the building. Let me know where you're tuning in from in the comment section below, Aquarius. Y'all know when I get on here, there's a very, very important message. I have very important spiritual downloads that I got from this dream that I had last night. Thumbs up the video. Definitely subscribe if you have not. Thank you guys for all the love and support. I had to get on here, Aquarius. I had to meditate on the dream that I had. You guys know I've told you this several times. I've always been a seer. I've always had dreams and things like that since I was a child. So when I have these dreams and I have these visions, I have to let you guys know what's coming, what my spirit guides are telling me. So this is going to be a different type of channeled reading. We're not worried about love. We're not worried about who finna reconcile with who. We're not worried about who's beefing with who. We're not worried about none of that. This is a deep spiritual message from my spirit guides to you. Okay? So let's start with the dream that I had. I had a dream last night, guys. And the dream that I had last night, I was kind of like in a royal area. I was in a royal area on this road, and it was me and it was several people walking. Go sit down because I'm channeling. Shut my door. Go downstairs. Sorry guys, my boys, they should be asleep, but you know how kids are. So in this dream that I had last night, I was in a royal area and I was on this road, and it was me and it was like hundreds of thousands of people, right? We were walking, we were trying to get away from something. Everyone was panicking. And the road that we was on, we were walking forward, trying to get away from whatever this was that was going on. Well, all kind of tornadoes. I seen all kind of tornadoes dropping down from the sky. It was tornado after tornado after tornado after tornado dropping down from the sky. And we were not able to go forward. When the tornado started dropping down from the sky, the people started to panic. They started to run. They started to scream. They started to cry. Everyone was panicking. So I'm like, okay, let's just go the other way. So we all turned around and we started going the other way up the road. Once we started walking up the road, I just seen a huge explosion. It was like a volcano erupted. And it was just pouring lava coming straight toward us. So I don't know what is happening, Aquarius. You guys need to be paying attention to what's happening, especially after this solar eclipse, this new moon in Taurus, which is an earth sign. Mother Gaia is very upset. All right, very upset with the earth, how people have been treating the earth, how people have been acting in the earth. So there are going to be, after this new moon solar eclipse, you guys are going to be seeing some catastrophic, like almost like, I don't know, like you're going to think this shit is a fucking movie, the shit that you're going to be seeing happening. And for the chosen ones, this is not for you guys to be afraid, because those of you that are on your spiritual journey, you should be doing the work. You should be meditating. If you're really tapped into your angels and your spirit guides and your ancestors, they will be giving you and leading you towards the things that you need to be preparing to do. You know, you need to be stocking up on food. Some of you guys don't need to be worrying about buying these big ass fancy fucking houses and shit like that, especially if you are in the cities. All right, they were telling me the cities, all right, you need to be looking to move to royal areas, all right, because the cities are going to be hit the hardest. Okay, that's where all the people populate. Those are the first places that get hit the hardest, are the cities. Okay, so some of you guys are getting urged to move to the city, move to the royal area. If you live in a huge city, you need to be looking into growing your own food, guys. All right, so my spirit guides, they give me messages all the time, and I just have to pass them down to you guys. You can go to the Dollar Tree. You can start buying just little things to try to start growing your own food, okay? I have notes because I got so many messages, okay? I kept seeing pest control. I kept seeing pest control trucks. My spirit guides kept telling me pest control. So something about pest control. All right, so I don't know if it's like the food that they are distributing, things like that, if it's full of pesticides. All right, so we need to be finding more natural sources of water. We need to be finding more natural sources of food. I'm also hearing in regards to pest control, our spirit guides, angels, and ancestors that are high vibing. It's like they are sweeping out like people that are like have been pestering the earth, people that have been causing havoc, confusion, people that have been coming up against the chosen ones, people that have been misusing their gifts and their power and things like that. Like they have been pests in people's lives, people that have been pests in people's lives, pestering you, pestering people around you. All right, those people will be eradicated is what I'm hearing. I was hearing extermination. They just kept telling me extermination. So I don't know if somebody needs to call an exterminator. If you live somewhere where, okay, if you might need to get some damn pest control, or this is spiritual pest control is what's happening. All right, this is not, a lot of people are wondering like what's happening, why are people just coming up missing, why are people just dying off left and right. It's an extermination is what my spirit guides were telling me. It's an extermination. All right, it's the weak versus the strong. It's the awakened versus the, you know what I'm saying, the unawakened. It's the high vibing versus the low vibing. You know what I mean? It's either you are vibing, you're doing the spiritual work, or you are not. All right, and you will be able to tell by what is happening in people's lives. A lot of you guys are not even going to feel the effects of this because you're vibing so high. You're doing the spiritual work. You're staying away from misery. You're staying away from toxicity. Okay, a lot of you guys are going to be going into union with your soul tribe because we're supposed to band together, because when shit hit the fans, shit hit the fan, okay, we need to be able to telepathically speak to one another. Where we want to meet, where we want to move, what do we need to do? All right, it's almost like we're going to be able to go back to how we were. Like the earth is almost like restoring itself. So when you see all of these tornadoes and volcanoes and floods and all of these crazy things that are happening, it's like a good tower. It's almost like a tower moment. Things have to be torn down to be built up the right way. So it's almost like Mother Earth is upset, all right, because we have gotten away from traditions. We have gotten away from, they want us to go back to living like how we used to, like in tribes. You know what I'm saying? Everyone had common ground. Okay, we grew our food. We all helped raise our children. Everybody had their own expertise. You know what I'm saying? We came together as a village. So essentially, that's what we're going to have to get back to. Other messages that they were telling me was in regards to like all of these. I know a lot of you guys are wanting to get new cars, brand new cars. There's nothing wrong with having luxury cars, but I'm hearing you need to have at least an old school. You need to have at least one old school. All right. You need to have at least like one old Chevy pickup truck. You need to have something old school. You want to know why? Because all of these electric cars, they're gearing everybody to go electric. They want everybody to go everything electric, everything electric. You want to know why? That way when shit hits the fan and this power grid goes down and the power goes out or whatever, guess what's not going to work? The internet can shut off at any time. Those cars can shut off at any time. All right, people are going to be isolated. People are going to be panicking, all right? And they're going to be out here like sitting ducks. So you need to have it. Ain't nothing wrong with having luxury cars, but you better have you something old school. That way if that motherfucker don't crank up, you can fucking put them damn wires together and zip, zip. Okay, get the hell on down if you need to. Some of you guys are being called to get like RVs and things like that. Do it if you can afford it. All right? Motherfuckers finna be out here caravanning and shit. I'm trying to tell y'all what is coming. There's a shift happening and we need to be getting prepared. I also was hearing something about a train being on fire. I was seeing something about like a train being on fire. So I don't know if this is something that has happened or something that we're going to be reading about. Something about a train being on fire. Like I said, I've said this before. They have food, they have produce on trucks, on trains. They have all kind of stuff that they are destroying on purpose. To create lack, to create food shortages, for people to panic. It's almost like a purge. All of these movies, pay attention to the movies, guys. All of these movies and things that they put out, they are not putting these out just by accident. They are letting you know what is happening, okay? It is a purge. It's already happening. All right, that's why that's why a lot of people are not understanding how the fuck does somebody that actually kills somebody and takes somebody's life get less time than somebody that didn't have shit to do with nothing. You got people getting licenses for motherfucking drugs or for fucking marijuana than you do seeing for people that's actually out here fucking killing people. You wanna know why? Because it's a purge. It's an extermination. The people that kill people get praised. And it's sad to say that. I hate to say it, but that's just what it is. It's an extermination. They cannot, people are reproducing at a massive rate. They do not have enough food. They do not have enough space on the fucking, they'll run out of space on the earth. So guess what? Motherfuckers is moving to outer space. Motherfuckers is, you know what I'm saying? All this crazy ass technology. Motherfuckers like Cat Williams said on his, and that's one thing I love about comedy. I love to laugh and I love to have a good time. But that's one thing I notice about comedians. The comedians always tell you the truth right in your face. But a lot of people do not take them seriously because they're like, oh, it's funny. He's just a comedian. Jim Carrey was dropping jewels. Been dropping jewels to us. Cat Williams been dropping jewels and shit to us. Motherfucking Dave Chappelle. All of these fucking comedians and shit. The ones that... You know what I'm saying? You could tell the ones that really was trying to tell the people something because they got blackballed, or the motherfuckers quit fucking with them like that, or the motherfuckers just went off into hiding and shit like that because they seen what was really going the fuck on. Like Cat Williams said, they ain't finna fucking televise that shit on BET. Okay? The revolution will not be televised. We are already in the revolution. We are already in this shit right now. Cat Williams said, they are planning on leaving our asses right here. They planning on leaving our asses right here. Motherfuckers is flying motherfucking vehicles and shit to space and shit like that. Why the fuck you think they doing that shit? Y'all remember Xenon, the what is it, the warrior prince? What was it? What was her name? I go back to shit from back when I was watching when I was a kid. They was trying to tell us then. Was it Xenon? She was like a teenager. She lived out in outer space. And for punishment, they send her down to Earth or some shit like that. They already got space stations and shit like that. They already building shit. Y'all gotta understand what the fuck is happening, bro. All right? I was hearing country living is the way. Move into the country, the royal areas, guys. Stock up, all right? If you are in a place where you feel like you cannot relocate or whatever, you don't have the means, well, you need to be stocking up where you are. You need to be getting prepared, all right? You need to be stocking up on food. That's why I said, yes, I don't mind getting on here and I'm going to do the love readings. I'm going to do the career and finance readings. I'm going to pull these tarot cards. But when my spirit guys call me to get on here and talk about some real shit, that's what I'm going to talk about. That's why I don't have time for the internet beef. I don't have time for that extra bullshit. I'm going to let you know what my spirit guys is telling me. Y'all need to be getting prepared for what's really happening. We're not worried about love. If a motherfucker come, they come. If they don't, they don't. Who gives a fuck? You need to be getting yourself together, your family, your children, make sure y'all good. Because at the end of the day, the ones that's prepared, y'all good. The ones that's not prepared, they going to be scrambling like a chicken with their head cut off. See, somebody dealing with magic here. Why the fuck would I say that? Like a chicken with their head cut off. Somebody dealing with fucking magic and shit. Motherfucking chicken blood and all that extra shit. That shit's not going to fucking work right now. All right? Y'all need to be learning how to master your energy. Master your energy. You ain't got to do no motherfucking magic. You ain't got to light no candles. You don't have to do shit. When you tapped into the divine and you're tapped into source, you don't have to do nothing but send your energy out there to the world, knowing that you mean well, that you haven't bothered anybody, okay? Your angels and your spirit guides, they going to step for you. All right? These people will be eradicated. They will be exterminated. Those that are trying lower the frequency, because we are raising the frequency on this planet here. I also was hearing pay attention to the birds. I said this once before. Pay attention to how the birds and the animals and stuff act. All right, nature will give you signs and symbols and let you know when something is coming and when something is off. Animals have been acting very weird. Birds. People have been showing videos and having videos of literally thousands and thousands of birds just falling out of the sky. Why is that? Okay, the frequency is changing. The animals will feel it. The trees and things like that will feel it before we will. Pay attention to nature. That's why it's important for y'all to get out in nature. It's important for you to get out and ground yourself. It's important for you to get comfortable with your surroundings. It's important for you to get you a fucking atlas, a map, and figure out where the fresh waterways are. And you need to learn your geographical area. Wherever you live, you need to be learning that fucking area. You need to be studying. Who gives a fuck about love? Right now, we're not worried about that. I also was hearing something in regards to blood types. Something about blood types, okay? O positive and RH negative. O positive and RH negative. Something about those blood types are very, very special. All right? That's why I don't understand. Every time you go to the doctor, or every time you have a baby, or every time you have to do anything, that's the first thing they want to do. Well, let's do some blood work. Let's do some blood work. What are they searching for? They're searching for the chosen ones. They're searching for that. They're searching for that divine royal lineage. These people know who you are before you know who you are. That's why you got to tap in and do the spiritual work and find out who the fuck you are. They send people in your life as distractions. Oh, I think he loved me. Oh, I think she loved me. You don't even know who the fuck you are. Find out who you are first. That way you can know if you can even fuck with this person or not. Because if they don't know who they are, shit, it ain't no point. It's the blind leading the blind. But something about O positive and RH negative, something about that blood type is very important. I don't know. If you have that blood type, O positive, RH negative, I don't know if you need to be taking special care of yourself. Or, I don't know, something about that, okay? They need more of that type of blood. So be mindful going to these blood banks and shit like that. Motherfuckers be going up there donating. I understand. They put it out there like it's a good cause. Oh, there's some people that need blood transfusions. And man, fuck all that shit. They got fucking technology. They got so much fucking advanced technology y'all don't even fucking know about. The military is already using this shit. They already know how to fucking print up They know how to print up They got 5D printers. They can print up whole motherfucking organs. These motherfuckers been printing up whole motherfucking guns. They print up shit. So y'all need to fucking be mindful. Get y'all motherfucking names off of these fucking organ registry, fucking donation lists. Don't do none of that stupid ass shit. Because you're basically giving these people access to look into your fucking lineage. Giving them their fucking blood. Letting them draw your blood so they can figure out who the fuck you are. That's what they be doing in them labs and shit. They don't give a fuck about getting you well. They don't give a fuck about getting you fucking treatment. They want to see shit. How can we use, okay, once we find this special type of blood, this special person, yeah, they might keep your ass alive and try to give you some special treatment so they can fucking use your ass. Every time you go in the office, they want piss. Every time you go in the office, they want blood. Every time they go in the office, they're going to try a new drug. Every time they go in the office, they asking crazy ass questions. You think they're supposed to be medical questions, but they really spiritual questions. They want to learn about your lineage. Have you or your family ever suffered from this? Have you and your family ever suffered from this? Have you and your family, they trying to figure out who the fuck you are before you figure out who you are. Read between the fucking lines. Now, I ain't saying nothing. In all my messages, this does not replace professional help, doctor, physician help, none of that. Take your ass on to the doctor, whatever, get your checkups and shit. I'm just letting you know what my spirit guides is telling me. Y'all need to be stocking up on shit. These motherfucking police don't give a fuck about you. And the military don't give a fuck about you. Because the motherfucking, in the dream that I had, it wasn't no fucking police. It wasn't no fucking military shit. It was all for shit. All for one, one for all. Every man stand themselves, including fucking children. So you need to be training your fucking children. And this goes for all of us. I'm not saying you. I'm included. We need to be eating better and we need to be fucking training like we getting ready, like we in the fucking military. We got to wake up every day like shit, trying to find the best food, the best drink. Like, how can I get active? How can I move? Because it's going to come a point in time where motherfucker finna be walking, finna be motherfucking, you hear me? Shit, gas prices getting so motherfucking high right now. Shit, a lot of people looking at motherfucking mopeds. They looking at shit, commuting. Let me move somewhere where I can motherfucking walk to the store real quick. But this shit getting ridiculous. There will be no help from the military. There will be no help from the police. You will be your own law. So you need to be training. You need to be teaching your fucking kids to train. Y'all need to be getting out in fucking nature. Motherfuckers thought them fucking doomsday preppers was fucking crazy as a motherfucker back in 2000. Motherfuckers thought the world was gonna end then. Motherfuckers thought they was crazy. Motherfuckers had underground bunkers and shit. Motherfuckers had food and motherfucking them big ass canisters of food that last 5, 10, 20 years. Motherfuckers thought them folk were crazy. Now that shit starting to look a little bit, now it's starting to look a little bit more reasonable. You know what I'm saying? Doomsday preppers is what I heard. Doomsday preppers. You need to be looking into solar panels. A lot of people feel like, oh, that's too beyond my means. That's just too beyond. Well, sit around and look crazy then. Sit around and look crazy when shit hit the fan and your motherfucking ass hungry. Sit around. Especially if you got kids. You ain't got time to be sitting around bullshitting. Because what you gonna do? I'm hearing that song by, was it City High? What would you do if your son was at home, crying all alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry? And the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money, and his dad is gone somewhere on a lockdown. Okay? City high. What would you do if your son was at home, crying all alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry? And the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money, and his dad is gone. That's what they promote. They don't want families and shit together. So that's what y'all got to think about. What would you do? See your child in the middle of the floor hungry. What the fuck you finna do? You gonna stand up, or you gonna get on here, you gonna get on YouTube and try to look up a motherfucking love reading and see when this deadbeat ass motherfucker gonna come back and waste your fucking time again? Hell no. You better get up, get out, and get some shit. I like a lot of Alizé and vodka. Late night. See, somebody doing too much drinking and partying and shit. Kids fucking hungry. It could be these fucking karmics, man. Somebody need to get their kids took, bruh. Because somebody's neglecting their children. Putting all of their time, putting all their energy into a no-good-ass man or a no-good-ass woman. I know this better not be my Aquarians out here. Fuck you talking about? Protect your children at all costs. They just got here. They didn't ask to be here. They chose you. Because they knew that you was going to protect them, that you was going to be there and provide. Now, what? You made that contract. You see, a lot of people, that's why they don't understand why they have karma and things like that in their life. Because you breached your contract. The children that you have, the people that you decide to lay down with, your husband, your wife, the family members that you have, you signed that fucking contract before you came down here. Yeah, that's confirmation, that thunder in the back. You signed that contract. And once you renege on that contract and you want to veer off and do some other shit, there will be karma to pay for that. And that's why sometimes you wonder, why is it every time I turn around, I'm hitting a brick wall, I'm hitting a brick wall, I'm hitting a brick wall? Because you have to fulfill your contract, what you were sitting here to do. Y'all gonna have to wake up. Aquarius, get ready for new things, for good things. You know that we rule over the weather. A lot of you guys, y'all love storms. Y'all love the rain, lightning, and y'all love that type of shit. Some of y'all do. But I love it because every time that I meditate, every time that I do manifestations, every time I say my affirmations, anytime that I really just get tapped into my divine energy and I talk to my angels and my spirit guides and I get these downloads, I promise you, it always rains. And I say this over and over and over. It always rains. If not that same day, the next day. And that lets me know the manifestations are on the way. Your dreams are coming to pass. That love that you desire, it is coming. That dream that you've always had, you will do it. It's coming. I love when it rains because it lets me know there's an overflow of peace, overflow of abundance, overflow of love, just overflowing. Those of you that have done the work. Not going to be for everybody. If you ain't done the work, shit. Like Vivica Fox said, don't set it off. You ain't done nothing, so you don't get nothing. Don't be out here looking like TT. What did Dej Loaf say? You riding around with your nieces, bitch, I'm TT. No. Let them try me. I'm this whole motherfucking family. And I ain't playing with nobody. Fuck around and I'm a body. Let them try me. What she say? Turn your face into a pizza, no acne. How you singing like Alicia? Fuck with my family. She said, I really hate niggas. I'm a Nazi. Love wearing all white when I'm feeling godly. She said, all these niggas want me, can't get them off me. Fucked around, gave him my number. He won't stop calling. Some of y'all done gave somebody y'all number, they won't stop calling. Some of y'all, okay, some of y'all was telling these people, look, let her try me. Y'all already know what it is, Aquarius. I'm hearing something about why, I don't know why I was channeling Dej Loaf. You know, Dej Loaf was kind of like a tomboy, but she still kind of had that sex appeal, like that feminine energy. Some of y'all could be tomboy or something about Dej Loaf. Maybe y'all baking some fresh bread, or Aquarius, y'all got big blessings on the way, big life. Y'all go listen to that new song by Gates, Big Life. But yeah, some of y'all finna get the whole loaf. You ain't finna get a slice of the bread, a slice of the pie. You finna get the whole thing. Ain't no more breadcrumbing. Ain't no more shortchanging yourself on your dreams. You finna get the whole thing. It's all or nothing right now, Aquarius. Ain't no small time. You gonna do this spiritual journey, it's all in with this shit. Don't be halfway on your spiritual journey. Then when a motherfucker come into your life, you ain't meditating no more. You ain't taking your spiritual baths. You ain't manifesting. You ain't writing your dream journal just because a motherfucker sucking your big toe. Hell no. It's deeper than that. Don't do that. Oh no, don't do that. It won't be that. Okay, don't do that. For real, you gonna do the spiritual thing, do it all the way. Meditate, ground yourself, do the spiritual work, research. That's another thing too. My spirit guides was telling me, I don't know what it is, something about books. It's very sacred about books. I'm talking about hard paper, hard copy books. Y'all need to be stocking up on books. Books is damn near gonna be like, I ran into a goddess the other day in the park. And I knew she was a goddess, and I knew she was a part of my soul tribe because we instantly connected. We got to talking like we just knew each other before. I'm like, man, she was very tapped in. Like, yeah, we probably knew each other in a past life. She was an Aries. Some of y'all got Aries in y'all chart. You dealing with an Aries? I don't know. But that's what we was saying. Like, it's time to get all the books that you can, because before long, everything is they want everything to go digital. They want everything to fucking go online. Online banking, online motherfucking, okay, Wi-Fi, online fucking everything online. You wanna know why? That way when they get ready to flip that switch, like Drake said, what Drake, a Scorpio, I just flip the switch, flip flop. When they hit that switch, everything go down. Motherfuckers ain't gonna know what to do because they've been so dependent on the system, so dependent on the internet, so dependent on the phone, so dependent on TV, so dependent on this technology. And you need to be getting hard copy books. Those things are finna, these hard copy books gonna be worth more than gold here in a minute. Everything going to ebooks, audio books. But what happened when the motherfucking internet and shit don't work? You have no access to no literature, no nothing. Start stocking up on hard copy books. I don't give a damn what type of book it is. I see a free book or I see a book that just called to me, I'm picking it up. Even if I know I'm not finna read it right then, I'm picking it up. You need to be stocking up on your fucking library. Because it's finna come a time here in a minute where shit, that's all you finna fucking have for entertainment is the motherfucking books and literature. And you getting your ass outside and motherfucking, your shit. Them birds and them squirrels and shit finna be your best friends. Y'all better wake the hell up. Get comfortable with being alone. Some people don't know how to be alone. Most of us, I can't speak for all Aquarians. Most of us don't mind being alone. And when you are alone, that's when you're the strongest. That's how you know you're powerful. When you can stand alone and still know who you are and keep your sanity, you ain't going crazy if don't nobody call your phone. You ain't going crazy if you ain't going out. You chilling. It's the people that gotta have people around them all the time. Them the motherfuckers you gotta watch out for, because they'll do anything just to have a little bit of company, just to have somebody around. Don't settle for less just to have a body there. Motherfucker laying beside somebody right now just to have a fucking body there. Motherfucker ain't got no soul, no direction, no nothing. Don't do that. Don't sell yourself short like that. Shit getting so crazy nowadays. They don't even want people to have human interaction. They got motherfucking robots that look like fucking humans now. Them motherfuckers over in Japan and China, them motherfuckers so light years ahead with they fucking technology. Them bitches over there having sex with motherfucking dolls and shit. They wake up and move a bitch arms. Yes, right. This is my husband. Motherfucker, I done came across some old crazy ass videos. Motherfucker married to a motherfucking blow up doll. What the fuck? Somebody weird as a motherfucker. People are weird as hell. Motherfucker married to a blow-up doll. There's some motherfucker sit there, don't have no conversation, ain't talk about shit. What the fuck is you here for? Weird. Y'all so silly. They got so many motherfucking crazy ass sex toys and shit out nowadays. Shit. They doing everything that they can to make sure that don't nobody, that motherfucking melanated people do not fucking procreate at all. Honey, they done came out with the rose. They done came out with the tulip. They done came out with the rabbit. They, all the sex toys they got, they name them after motherfucking, they name them after things in nature. The hawk, the rabbit, the rose. Don't ask me how I know. Just know that I know. They gonna try to do whatever they can to keep you from fucking creating another child. They don't want people to have kids. That's why they push birth control. Soon as the kids come out the womb, they ready to fucking, okay, shots up to date, shots up to date. They sterilizing you from birth. They cannot make enough food for all of these people that are here. They don't want to. Motherfuckers have done their research. They be projecting this shit 100 years ahead. Okay, if we keep going at this rate, 100 years from now, what will the planet look like? Oh my God, we've got to do something to get rid of all of these people. What can we do? All right, now they finna motherfucking like the Hunger Games. I keep going back to the Hunger Games. If y'all ever seen that movie, y'all remember in the Hunger Games, they had all of the different districts, right? They picked like 2 people from each district, the chosen ones. They picked 2 people from each district to go into these Hunger Games and fight for their district. Fight for the food, for power. And the whole time while this game was going on, the elites, the one that's at the top, they control the weather and shit. Motherfuckers in the forest and shit competing against each other. And they say, you know, let's spice the game up a little bit. Let's cause a forest fire over here. Boom. Motherfucker done got on the computer and hit some shit. Doo, 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 doo. Forest fire. Now everybody running in the same direction so you can run into your enemy. Just silly shit. Y'all gotta pay attention to what's happening. This shit is really fucking happening, bruh. They doing this shit on fucking purpose. Making motherfuckers compete. Instead of them, it's so crazy because on the Hunger Games, all of them people that was chosen from the different districts, what if they changed the whole narrative of the movie? What if all of them people realized, you know what, how about we all gang up together and fight back and win this game together? No, they weren't thinking like that. They were so programmed. Hell no. It's kill or be killed out here type shit. That's what this world is coming to right now. We in the middle right now of the fucking Hunger Games. They controlling every fucking thing. And then it was so funny. After them people was out there fighting for their fucking lives, then they had the nerve to dress up and then put them on TV in front of the nation. How they doing with these reality shows. All these motherfucking, what is it? Love and hip-hop fucking reunions and shit like that. Putting all of these reality shows together to entertain the world, to have you so distracted the whole time. It's a whole spiritual warfare going on. Motherfucking food shortages and shit. Ain't no telling how much power motherfucker finna have. Water, fresh water supply. But we worried about what the fuck motherfucking Mimi said to. Who gives a fuck? All that shit is scripted. Y'all gonna have to break up out the matrix and realize all these distractions they put around. That's why I don't have too many TVs in my house. Big, stupid, dumbass house. I could have about 8, 9 TVs in this bitch. If I put one in every room, nah. I got 2 TVs. 2, and them bitches barely be fucking on. Turn that shit off. Turn that shit off. Shit, turn that TV off. Sit in that motherfucking room in silence. If you could sit with yourself in silence, like really, really sit with yourself in silence and become stronger, more powerful, that's how you know you chosen. Some people can't sit in silence. They go fucking crazy. Sitting in the motherfucking room, just looking at 4 walls, nobody to talk to, nobody checking on them, none of that shit. See, a lot of y'all chosen ones, y'all done already been initiated. Y'all done already been initiated. Y'all already went to that point in y'all life where y'all felt like y'all was in a motherfucking insane asylum. You was in that motherfucking house by your motherfucking self in that hotel room. You was somewhere by your motherfucking self. Probably didn't have no TV. Didn't give a fuck about that cell phone. Didn't want to eat. Didn't want to drink. Probably barely want to get out the motherfucking bed. You had to go through that dark night of the soul. That shit hurt. Yeah. Now look at you. You come up out that motherfucker, can't shit phase your ass. That's the whole purpose of somebody. It was a female or somebody that had commented on my page yesterday talking about, I think the last reading I did, the one about the setup. She was like, must we talk about death? Why do you always talk about death? Is it necessary? Look, bitch. That's what the fuck card that came out. I can't help it, the motherfucking card. If the card came out and that motherfucker said death in the family, bitch, that's what it is. And hell yeah, we got to talk about death. Because whether you physically die, we all, shit, that's guaranteed for every fucking body. First of all, bitch, with your goofy ass. Whoever the fuck that was, she got blocked. Anybody that get on my page with that bullshit, you get blocked. Because that's how I know you don't belong here. Not on my channel, you don't. Because, bitch, whatever the fuck come out in the cards, that's what my spirit guides wanted somebody to know. Once we talk about death all the time, bitch, yeah. That's a part of life. Shit. That's something that's guaranteed for every fucking body. So with that being fucking said, get your shit together, dummy. That was just goofy as fuck, whoever that was. The whole got blocked. And then when I went to her thing to see, like, you know how sometimes you can click on, like, somebody, like, when people comment on your channel or your page, you can click on their thing and you can see how long they done been on YouTube. The bitch had literally just created that YouTube page 20 minutes before she commented. So that let me know, y'all could have people game stalking y'all, creating fake-ass pages just to come and do some goofy act. Don't even pay attention to that shit, Aquarius. Because they goofy as fuck and they will be eradicated and exterminated. Because if they not doing the spiritual work to vibe high, then shit, bitch, you finna be left behind, literally. But like I said, this shit get deep. Like I said, that dark night of the soul, some of y'all going through it. Some of y'all done been through it. That shit get tough. But that trauma, that pain, it'll wake you up. And it's so, I was talking to Cheese. Shout out to Cheese. That's my who I was telling y'all about. Been locked up since he was a kid, Cheese. But we was talking, he was like, it's such a shame that people gotta go through traumatic shit just to wake up and do right. Like, why a motherfucker gotta go through trauma to just wake up and do right? Like, why can't you just want to do right just because that's what you're supposed to do? But, you know, some people are hard-headed and make a soft ass. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes motherfuckers don't wake up until they go through that type of trauma, that type of pain. And all it's going to take is for you to go through that shit 1 or 2 times. And once you do it, okay, you're going to be like, okay, God, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got for me, I'm ready. That's how you know. When you become powerful in your spiritual journey, it's when you have no attachments to anything. Hear me out. No attachments to anything. And that's what I learned when I went through my dark night of the soul. You cannot have no attachments to anything. You can love your family. But you got to detach to the point where, yeah, I love my family, but I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck. If, you know what I'm saying, if I wake up and I don't see none of them bitches tomorrow, I'm straight. That's the type of shit you got. That's when you most powerful. But if you too in your motherfucking feelings, some of y'all got water in y'all chart. Y'all be too fucking emotional. Y'all be too fucking emotional. But I love him. But I love her. Fuck that. That love shit get your ass. What Boosie say, that love shit get your ass killed. Fuck all that love shit. Use your fucking brain. When you have no attachments to nothing in this world, that's when you're the most powerful. 144 likes as I said that. You love your kids, but shit, hey. Huh. If it comes to the point where we got to go 222 in the chat, as I said, if it go to that point, shit, we got to go our separate ways. It is what it is. Yeah, I love my spouse or I love you, but shit, if it go to the point where shit, you got to go, then shit, you just got to go. When you get to that point, when you have no attachments to no money, no material things, no person, no place, no thing, that's when you know you have ascended. That's when you know that you are a master of your energy. You fully walking in your divinity. And the reason why you have no attachment, that's when the divine can really use you. Just like, what was that story in the Bible? What was that story in the Bible, y'all? When Jesus went out and he was, you know what I'm saying? I think it was when he was like looking for his disciples, his chosen ones or whatever. And it was one that he came across and he told him to leave everything and follow me. Or he was like, drop everything and follow me. And the dude had 1,000 excuses why he couldn't do it. Dude had 1,000 excuses why he couldn't do it. Like God asked him, you know what I'm saying? Jesus had asked him, like, leave everything and follow me. No, I got to do this. I got to go back and see my family and let me sell everything. And then I come. No, you ain't ready. You ain't ready. And the divine is doing some of y'all like that right now. Ready for y'all to walk in y'all purpose. Ready for y'all to walk that spiritual path. But you got 1,000 excuses. Well, let me get him out of my life first. Well, let me figure this out first. No, you either on this divinity train or you not. You either in or you out. Because when the divine speak and say drop that person, you drop them. You don't ask. Fuck all that love shit. Well, we've been knowing each other for so long. Fuck that. People be sticking around with people just because of history. What have y'all built this whole time? Motherfucker be knowing motherfucker. Well, we've been dealing with each other on and off since high school and ain't built a motherfucking thing since high school. Motherfucker still got the mind like they did back in high school. The fuck? That's why you can't go off of that history stuff. Because you can meet somebody tomorrow that speak more to your soul than somebody that you've met for 10, that you've known for 10 or 15 years. You can meet somebody in 15 minutes, and if they are part of your soul tribe and they vibrate on your frequency, it's gonna be like you've known that person forever. Some of y'all gonna be coming in contact with somebody like that. You're gonna be like, wow, I just met this person and I feel like I've been knowing them my whole life, whereas these other people been in my life forever, and it's like I don't even fucking really know these damn people. Y'all finna start coming into contact with people like that. Cherish those type of connections and people, because those people are part of your soul tribe. Okay?
They're playing Halloween songs.
Okay, love you. Lay down. My baby, I know he be helping me read. He said something about they playing Halloween songs. So I don't know. Something about Halloween. That's just like the type of shit that's gonna be going on, man. Halloween. Who was in that movie Halloween? Who was that? Was it Michael Myers? Y'all got fucking weird ass people around here wearing masks, bruh. They wearing masks and shit. Use y'all discernment. Motherfuckers coming off like they Michael Myers. He never talked. He never talked. That motherfucker never fucking talked. He had that mask on and that motherfucking mechanic suit and it'll slice and dice your motherfucking ass straight the fuck up. And the bitch never ran. I ain't seen no Halloween movie yet where Michael ran. But he always caught them stupid motherfuckers though. Motherfucker never talked, never ran. But he always caught the goofies because they wasn't vibing high. Goofy. You let a motherfucker that can't talk or run get you? I don't know. Some of y'all sit around watching scary movies and shit. Leave that shit alone. Love y'all too. What, baby? Huh? What?
More spooky Halloween.
Okay. Well, lay down, spooky. Yeah, Aquarius. I'm trying to see if I got any downloads. I still got a little bit of a headache. Some of y'all got a headache, Aquarius. Some of y'all been having headaches and stuff like that. You could be having ascension symptoms. And a lot of people don't know what that is. What is ascension symptoms? Like when you elevate to the next level, shit change in your body. Pay attention to your body when you leveling up spiritually, or when you need to switch some shit up spiritually. Your body gonna let you know. Your head may get to hurting and shit like that, because some of y'all, your third eye is like opening up even more, so you have some headaches, or you might need to get your eyes checked, get some new glasses or contacts or something. Your lower back might be hurting. You want to know why? Maybe you need to fucking balance out your root chakra, that kundalini energy. You know what I'm saying? That root chakra is real important. You know what I'm saying? Light you a red candle. Wear you red for the day. Meditate on that energy. You know what I'm saying? Or go get you an alignment. Go get you, you know what I'm saying? Go to get you a massage or something like that. You want to get your chakras in alignment here. Wherever you're feeling pain in your body, wherever you're feeling pain in your body, this is how spiritual you have to be. Everything that goes on around you, within you, everything is spiritual. So wherever you're having pain in your body, you need to look up that particular, what part of that body, what chakra is that connected to. So if you having lower back pain, that's liable 9 times out of 10 is connected to your root chakra. Your root chakra, what comes from your root chakra? That's usually your that's the chakra for like security. Do you feel safe? Do you feel appreciated? You know what I'm saying? That's usually where that sexual energy comes up too. You know what I'm saying? Your root chakra. So if you having blockages in your root chakra, you're going to have some lower back pain. Where is it in your life where you don't feel secure? You know what I'm saying? Is it a certain partner or somebody that you're having sex with and you don't really trust them, or you don't feel safe and secure with that person? You got to look deeper into things. You know what I'm saying? If you got a sore throat or something like that, itchy, scratchy throat or something like that, that's your throat chakra. Why are you having some ailments right there in that area? Is it some type of truth that you need to speak? Is there something that you need to get off of your chest? Are you not speaking up or standing up for yourself? Everything is spiritual. If you're having headaches and things like that, all right, that's your crown chakra. Look into that. What is it? Why are you having those headaches? You know what I'm saying? Are you not fully trusting and listening to your intuition? Is that why your head is hurting? Because your spirit guides want you to pay more attention to that? You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all just got to pay attention. If you're having stomach pains and, you know what I'm saying, having stomach issues. And like I said, everything that I'm saying, this is all spiritual. This is not to replace any kind of professional, whatever, okay? Okay? I'm not no doctor. I'm not no, okay? None of that. This is all spiritual for entertainment purposes only. Let me put that out there because I don't want no goofy. Well, she said, no, bitch, go to the doctor, whatever. I'm talking spiritual right now. But if you're having stomach pains, you know what I'm saying? Say if you're constipated, or say if you got some gastric issues or something like that. Okay, a lot of times that stomach issue, that's I feel like that's your solar plexus. Yellow, you know what I'm saying? So you may need to gravitate towards like yellow foods, you know what I'm saying? Squash, bananas, you know what I'm saying? Citrus foods, yellow foods, pineapples and stuff like that to help you. It also, your solar plexus is also connected to your creativity. You know what I'm saying? So if you're having some stomach issues, maybe you've been feeling like your creativity has been stifled. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you used to be outgoing and used to be creative and ambitious, but now it's kind of like it's stifled, okay? So maybe you need to get some balance or do some work with your solar plexus so you can get your creativity back, your confidence, your well-being, okay? Do this spiritual knowledge, guys. Study. Study. You have to study about the different stones and things like that. How crystals can help you. You know what I'm saying? You go to the crystal shop, whatever crystal calls out to you, your crystals will choose you. When you go into a spiritual shop, some of you guys could have recently went to a spiritual shop and you're like, wow, I don't know why this stone is calling to me. Look it up. Look up what that stone is and what it's connected to. 9 times out of 10, your angels are telling you, okay, maybe that's an area of your life that you need to work on, that you need to master. Okay? Angel numbers as well. A lot of you guys need to get more into numerology. It's very important. A lot of you are wanting to know, how can I connect with my spirit guides and my angels? Pay attention. They give you signs and symbols every day. If you're seeing repeating numbers all the time, look it up what they mean. If you're seeing 35, look what 35 means. You know what I'm saying? If you're seeing 22, look that up. You're seeing 111, look that up. Your spirit guides are speaking to you. You just have to be able to discern what they are saying or what they want you to pay attention to. All right? Some of you guys need to get more into numerology. You need to start looking into how to read your birth chart. Fuck all of these motherfucking love readings and all this extra, this stupid ass drama and tarot land. Fuck all of that. Do your spiritual homework. Learn how to read your birth chart, and that's going to take some time. Some of y'all are learning how to read your birth chart. Maybe you know how to read birth charts. That's something that you need to be fucking charging people for. A lot of people don't know how to read their birth chart, or they feel like it's too complicated. If you can learn your birth chart, Aquarius, there is nothing anybody could ever do or say to you, because you literally know yourself. You know exactly how the planets and the stars were aligned when you came into this earth. So you'll know how to move. You'll know when to move. You'll know what your strengths are. You'll know what your weaknesses are that you need to work on. You'll know how your enemies will move up against you. It's all based on your birth chart. That's another thing too. A lot of people come to Aquarius readings. They come to my channel. I have a lot of people that complain like, oh man, you only read for Aquarius. You only read for Aquarius. Okay. This channel is strictly for Aquarius because that's what I am. You know what I'm saying? That's why I chose to read for Aquarius. Because I have it all in my chart. That's what you know what I'm saying? That's what my main sign is, Aquarius, right? But if you guys go to Cafe Astrology, and if you know your date of birth, your exact date of birth, okay? the month, day, and the year. And if you know the time that you were born, you can go to cafeastrology.com and absolutely free. If I remember, I'll put the link down below, and you can get a free birth chart reading, and you'll be able to see all the different signs that you have in your chart. So this could be even for the cross watchers, because some people just watch because maybe they're dealing with an Aquarius, and maybe they may not even realize that they have Aquarius in their chart. And it's like, wow, I'm not even an Aquarius, but this message resonates. Yeah, because you may have Aquarius somewhere in your chart. You know what I'm saying? So I see why some, you know what I'm saying, some readers, they go from reading just specific signs to just doing generals. You know what I'm saying? Just because we all have some type of, we all have a little bit of everything in our chart, but there's more that we resonate more with. That's why they always tell you to pay attention to your sun, moon, and your rising sign, and then your north node. You know what I mean? Your north node, that's a very important sign for you to know. Your north node, or is it your south node? I'll have to double check, but I feel like it's your north node. That's the sign that, to have like the most fulfillment in your life, that's the sign that you should be going towards. You know what I'm saying? So I think I have like a north node in Pisces. So I resonate a lot with Pisces. You know, Pisces is high priestess energy. You feel me? Some of y'all have a lot of Pisces placements in your chart. You know? It just really depends on you. If you can learn your birth chart, you will be so powerful, because you'll know exactly what signs you have in what house, and you'll know what you're good at, what type of people you need to be around, what type of people you need to stay the hell away from. You'll realize how your enemies move, okay? The Art of War. Some of y'all done read that book. You need to read that book. Some of y'all are very, very brilliant-minded. Some of y'all don't need to know how to read your birth chart, read tarot cards, none of that shit. You want to know why? Because your spirit guide's going to always keep you 100 steps ahead. You just that tapped in. You just have that natural ability. And some people hate that. You just have that natural ability. You don't mean to outsmart your fucking enemies. You don't mean to motherfucking leave their ass in the dust. You just built like that. You just made like that. You just let the divine do its thing. You ain't got to do no motherfucking magic. You ain't got to speak a motherfucking name. You ain't got to never light a motherfucking candle. All you got to do is keep doing your spiritual work and doing what God called you to do. And the rest of that shit, your path will be made clear. Point blank, period. Ashe. 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 So mote it be. Your pathway is cleared. Nothing that the enemy will ever throw your way will ever work. A lot of you guys have seen this your whole life. Your whole life, Aquarius. That's how you know you chosen. Your whole fucking life has been like that. Anybody that has ever come up against you in any type of way, whether they was joking, throwing shade, you trying to outsmart you, trying to take your partner, lying on you, stealing from you, they always, your spirit guides always was on their ass. And you didn't have to do nothing. You didn't have to do nothing. So it's almost to the point, some of y'all are so tapped in where it's like, you almost feel sorry for them damn people. You almost, I was telling my homeboy this the other day, I said, man, I be feeling sorry for people. Some of y'all be feeling sorry for people. When they wrong you or when they do something to you, I be feeling so bad. You know what I'm saying? Now I understand why Jesus said what he said on that cross. I understand why he said what he said. Lord, forgive them, for they know not what they do. That's how y'all be feeling when you're the chosen one. You be asking the divine, God, please forgive these people, for they know not what they do. Because he knew the wrath. He knew the wrath that these people would see. You know what I'm saying? For downing you, for coming up against you for no reason, just because you were chosen. Some of y'all to the point where y'all just feel sorry for family and friends and people you don't even know coming up against you. You just be like, hey, God forgive them, for they know not what they do. And you just go on to sleep. Say your prayers, meditate or whatever. You just, you go to sleep and wake up and go on about your day. You know? Because if people knew better, they would do better. And a lot of times these people that do this, they come off like they the most religious, the most spiritual, and those will be the main ones that attack you. And then you be wondering, well, how spiritual or how religious can you be? Because if you were, then you would know me. Spirit recognizes spirit. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm divine and I'm a chosen one, then you should recognize a divine or chosen one. You would never come up against a divine or chosen one unless you were the opposite. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you never have to, you don't have to do nothing, Aquarius. You don't have to defend yourself. Yes, speak up for yourself. We're not going to let people take advantage of you, anything like that. But if anybody has wronged you or whatever, just cut those toxic ties. Don't even feed into the negative energy. You continue to do your spiritual work. You continue to ground yourself. All right? And let the divine work out the rest. So that is all I have for y'all tonight. I love y'all so much. Y'all thumbs up the video if y'all resonate with any part of this message or whatever. Those of you that hear it, it's for you. It's not coincidence that you're here. It's not by chance that you're on here. You were here because you were supposed to be here. And you have to realize all of this stuff that we are in. This is just a video game. It's just the Matrix, right? Y'all remember in the Matrix when the Oracle was there? Y'all remember the Oracle from the Matrix? Some of you guys are oracles. In this Matrix, you're an oracle. If you're a light worker, you're an oracle. She wasn't worried about when them agents came storming up in her house looking for Neo and bashing shit up. And she just got done baking some fresh cookies and they was in there fucking her kitchen up. She didn't give a damn. She sat down and lit her motherfucking cigar up. She sat down and lit her cigarette up. I knew you were coming. She had no fear. There's nothing to fear. When you are truly tapped into source, you understand everything is truly energy. Nothing dies. Nothing dies. Everything is energy. So when you realize that, you fear nothing. You fear no man. You fear no woman. You fear nothing at all. Because you know that you are everything and everything is you. So once you tap into that, you become fearless. You become unstoppable. And you're not afraid to step out on faith. You're not afraid to do new things and step out of your comfort zone. You're not afraid to move around because you know you can go anywhere in the world with the army of angels behind you. Period. I love you guys. Thumbs up the video. I hope you guys have an amazing evening. Hit that subscribe button, notification bell, hit all. That way you'll be notified when I go live or when your videos drop, Aquarius. Again, thank you guys so much. We are well over 23K. So I'm going to be doing a cash giveaway to 3 lucky winners, $100 cash. I want to give away to 3 lucky winners just to show my love and appreciation for everything that you guys do for me, the donations, the bookings, just commenting, and just encouraging me as well. So you have to be subscribed to the channel. Go and subscribe to my sister's channel, Eudora Beauty. And then follow me on Instagram at Jaquela's Divine Tarot and comment under the Dream Big Cash giveaway. All right, comment your Cash App, and then we're going to be choosing 3 lucky winners next week. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys on the next channeling.